In this video, I'll walk you through how to set up and use ProHost to manage your cleaning operations end-to-end, from inviting cleaners through to scheduling, dispatching, checklists, quality control, and automations. First, let's head to the cleaning section, since this is where everything lives. On the left sidebar, click on Cleans, the broom icon. Once you're in, you'll see a top navigation bar with tabs like Cleanings, Auto Assignment, Cost, Supplies, AI Automations, and Requirements. We'll go through each of these step by step. So before anything else, you'll need to invite your cleaners. So if we just go into the Team section here, you can click Invite Member in the top right, enter their email, set their role to Member, and give them the permission preset Cleaner. You can also customize which features they do and do not have access to if you're not happy with the preset for Cleaner. Under this listing access section, you can select the properties that they should be able to see, so they'll only be able to view tasks related to these properties. And then down the bottom here, you can give them whatever title you would like. Now that that's done, we can move back to cleanings. So this first tab here shows you the cleaning schedule. You can change the view up here, whether that's daily view, list view, calendar view, or map view, so you can see where all of the cleanings are located. You have the ability to filter the cleaning schedule by same-day turnovers, the status of the clean, the listing, or of course the assignee. And you also have the ability to export this either as a CSV or a PDF. So all of the cleanings in here are created automatically whenever a checkout is followed by a new check-in. But if you ever need to add one manually, you can add one here, or you can click the Create button here, schedule a cleaning. In order to make sure this section is accurate, you'll want to make sure that your PMS or OTA connections are active and synced so that the bookings are flowing through instantly. Next, let's set up dispatching. So we'll go into the Auto Assignment tab here. You can select a property, and then you'll see two main options. Auto Assign will send every cleaning straight to your default cleaner, and the other option is Send Offers. This pushes jobs out to a pool of cleaners who can accept or decline from the app. So you can enter your primary cleaners and your backup cleaners, and if the primary cleaners don't accept the task within 3 hours, then the task will be offered to the backup cleaners that you've entered here. Now we can take a look at the checklist section. So in this section, you can create a template, and once the template is created, you can choose in this section which listing that template applies to. So you can have the same template for all listings, or you can have unique templates per listing, whatever works for you. So in this section, you can also choose to add reference photos to show exactly how things should look, and require photo proof for specific tasks if necessary. We recommend building these checklists out room by room so they're easy to follow. So now I can show you the requirements section. So in here, you can choose to add a minimum number of attachments for the cleaner to be able to complete the task. You can also require location verification, so the cleaners must be at the property location to start cleaning, and require checklist completion before they're able to complete the task. Next, I'll show you the costs section. So you can select a property and then choose how you'd like to pay your cleaners or calculate cleaning costs. You can set a fixed rate per clean, an hourly rate based on the timer in their app, or custom rates per cleaner. If you're using the hourly rate option, you're going to want to make sure that your cleaners are actually using their timer properly, starting when they start the clean and then finishing as they finish the clean. And you can also look at the supply tracking option in here. In this section, you can add the items you want to track for each property, like linens, toiletries, or coffee. And during a clean, the cleaners can mark items as low or out of stock directly from the app. A good setup here is to create a standard supply list per property and make stock checks part of every clean. You can also set up notifications, so if one of the items on this list is marked as low stock, it will send a notification to someone on the team, reminding them to order more. We can now navigate to the AI Automations tab. Here you can enable things like checkout alerts to notify cleaners as soon as a guest leaves, and you can also set up guest notifications to automatically message guests when a property is ready. Here you can customize a message and add a delay. I'd suggest setting a 15 to 30 minute delay so you have time for a final check before guests arrive or start asking about early check-in. And lastly, we have issue tracking. So I'll just open up one of these cleans. As you can see here, when cleaners spot damage or anything that needs attention, they can report it directly from the app, which creates a task for your team. So just make sure someone's regularly checking the task dashboard so anything flagged gets resolved before the next guests arrive. So that's the full setup. Once this is in place, your cleaning operation should run pretty smoothly with minimal manual coordination. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.